Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
I'm Squilliam Fancyson.
And we're back with more My Hero Academia. So, last episode, boy, it was a doozy. I tell
Costumes, that's all that matters.
That was the episode before.
Was it?
Yeah. This episode, we,
Oh, Paperboy.
that and All for One.
Oh, whatever. Not him. It could be anyone.
Oh, okay. No. Because he stole Ragdoll's power.
He did do that.
Yeah, he did.
And her power was to detect weaknesses?
I think it's, to see their weaknesses. So, good.
Good.
Yeah. It's called Search. So I think they said that's what it does. Another one bites the dust. But yeah, the heroes, they infiltrated the bar where the other villains were at. Freaking
All Might just like, yo, Kool-Aid mans it through the door.
And Gran Torino freaking destroyed
Dobby was not
Dobby.
prepared for the old man.
No. Freaking, I love Gran Torino so much. I'm glad he was there. He was able to stop Dobby.
He was prepared for the tree and apparently All Might, but then old man is just like, not enough, son. Sit down, man.
So, and you remember twice the tree guy, he grabbed him? Do you remember what he said?
No, but I remember beautiful.
I only heard the first part. I didn't realize he did another one, which I should have seen this twice. But when I was editing, so the first thing that we caught was, "You squeezed me too tight, tree man," and then he goes, "Tighter."
Oh God! I don't like that.
Oh, Twice. He's something.
Twice needs his own spin-off.
Oh
series.
my lord.
So good.
He's honestly done like the least amount of evil
to
our group.
He's just made
he's
copies
he's
of
the
villains.
Deadpool of this universe.
Yeah. What if he actually is like he can't control his quirk?
I mean, I think he can't.
But I mean, like, what if he can't?
What if he couldn't? Because he can. But what if he couldn't? I don't know.
Yeah, what if he couldn't?
Then he would be randomly building.
That's why he has
random people.
Split personalities, though. No,
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's why he has split personality.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean,
like
she
his
might just have
evil
it
hat
because
is just like, oh, I must make this stuff. Must make
maybe
evil villains.
Let's see. Bakugo's gone again. We almost had him, but then a portal just spat from his mouth.
And yeah,
I'm assuming all those portals were from All for One.
That would make sense.
And then a bunch of Nomu showed up through a bunch of portals. But yeah, like you were saying earlier, the folding guy, the paper, well, not paper, but the folding guy, freaking knocked out Kirigiri by just like going inside and messing with his inside, just knocking him out.
Yeah. First of all, he papers himself through the door.
Yeah, he just, and then he folded himself so tightly, he was basically like a thread.
Yeah,
just freaking weird. But it was awesome. It's a really a unique and useful power.
Useful power. That's so good.
That's an interesting sound.
No one else can hear it.
I haven't been able to actually. It's not a bad mic.
I hope so.
Crowd was. Oh yeah, and then the last bit, whenever All for One destroyed, like I'm hoping the heroes aren't dead. Chances are, I'm not gonna look at you.
No, I don't. Personally, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna say they aren't.
Aren't, or I can.
Aren't.
Okay.
Because Best Jeanist was there, and he could stop All for One.
Best Jeanist had him wrapped around, and then he flexed out of it. When I was editing, he did probably do a blast, but he flexed.
Oh yeah.
And it just.
We're dealing with a buff guy.
Maybe it just looked like it was because he was covered in thread. He was covered in like a thread, so maybe it was just like him. It's the power expelling from him that made it look like he was flexing. But still, he didn't really move. He just like. And there was destruction, and the others were frozen in fear, for good reason, and not 100% sure he knows they're there or not. So because they're covered right now, he might know. I don't know what quirk if he has. Like I don't know if he can sense them. I don't know with Ragdoll's quirk if he can sense their weaknesses or whatever when he doesn't know they're there. I don't know how the quirk works. We never actually saw Ragdoll use her quirk, so.
She said like 5 words and then got knocked out.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
We're gonna start the episode.
Ooh! move.
What? What just happened?
I
don't. Is he like?
What's up? So your boys built a ramp.
Yeah, you were right there, and I'll give you that one. I didn't think about using the others as like a shoving point though.
I did not either.
Which kind of
makes sense.
Should have kind of come to us if we were thinking of using, or if you were thinking of using a ramp.
I was thinking of just using Ida.
Yeah, that's true.
And but I also was thinking that Momo would make like roller skates or something. They just.
But with ice, it makes sense not.
Yeah.
You really need to.
Yeah.
And I like the thing with Kirishima using him as basically a ram.
Yeah. And to make Bakugo.
Yeah, using Kirishima as to tell him to come on instead. Yeah. That was a blast.
And then Bakugo was just like, yo, I'm out.
Yeah.
Dude, he got some airtime with that.
Did he ever?
Probably didn't
that
feel
was
too good.
Really well done. But, like, okay, I was really... Though 70% of me was... 60% of me was worried for Gran Torino. The only reason I wasn't is because apart with Portal, he also said absorption, or power, or shock absorption.
Yeah.
And he put that on Gran Torino.
Did he put it on Gran Torino?
Yeah. Because he used the portal to bring Gran Torino in front of him.
Oh yeah, but
because if you didn't use shock absorption, All Might would have gone through Gran Torino, so it wouldn't have helped him to use a shield.
Fair.
So I probably couldn't have to do that. But yeah, for a split second,
I
thought he killed him.
Yeah, same. I was like, oh.
I was like, you.
And then I was like, wait,
what?
He's fine.
Freaking best Jeanist though. He straight up killed him.
I don't think he's dead. Okay, so he's dead.
He killed him.
I don't think he's dead.
His eyes went out.
Yeah, he's just knocked out.
I think he's dead, dude.
Nah, he's just
he blew a
out.
hole. Like,
he just opened up his stomach. It's fine.
I don't know, like a 6-inch diameter hole in his stomach.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't think he's dead. Okay, so he's dead. I refuse to believe the best Jeanist, the master hairstylist, is dead.
He's dead.
But who better to beat him than somebody without hair? See what I mean?
Oh, he's dead.
There's no way he'd survive that.
I mean, yeah, there is. He could stitch himself up.
That's not how that works.
He could.
That's not how that works.
There's other heroes there.
There's a hole this big inside him through all the way.
You know how anime works.
Not this.
Yeah.
No.
He's fine.
That may work in Dragon Ball Z,
Give
but
him
not
a
here.
couple of episodes, he'll be back. He's fine.
Doesn't work here. There have been heroes that have died.
Name one.
His predecessor. There we go.
Yeah.
All Might's predecessor.
Name one that we've seen.
What's his name? Toga? Koda. Koda's parents.
We haven't seen him.
They showed pictures.
God dang it.
I know you're hopeful, but
he's fine.
Or you're lying to yourself and being optimistic.
Look, I'm just saying he's alive.
Okay.
God. Facts.
Facts. There's no facts saying he's alive.
Be alive.
I don't think he is, dude.
He's fine.
Jesus, I almost freaking cried there for a second. Oh, we haven't even seen Best Jeanist that much, and for some reason I was just like emotional about him being killed.
He's the one who beats him in the next episode. Trust me.
All for one. All Might couldn't do it.
Yeah, but that's Best Jeanist can.
I think All Might's the number one hero. Best Jeanist is not. Usually does. Yeah, kind of does.
Just because he's the best hero doesn't mean he's the strongest.
Being the strongest is going to add into that. He's not going to be second strongest and not be the number one.
I mean,
I think that's one of the reasons because he's the best person to protect people.
Well, yeah,
he's the
but
strongest.
I mean, technically, if you think about it, this all-for-one guy would be a pretty good hero if he was a hero.
Yeah, but he's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So even though you're the strongest doesn't mean you're a hero.
Out of the people that are ranked, which Best Jeanist is ranked,
yeah,
All Might's number one.
Well, of course he is.
Best Jeanist is 4.
He's the strongest.
Stop deflecting, Austin. Deal with your feelings.
I refuse. You can't make me. Dude, Mountain Lady she
got a lot of respect from you. Right?
Dude, same. Yeah, I was like, she's you know what? She's a respectable hero.
Respectable hero, yeah. She took one for the team right in the face.
Yeah, she
was like,
she's dead.
She's not.
one who's most assuredly alive and fine.
Oh my lord! But okay, I mean, almost right after, Best Jeanist got a hole punched into him. I'm not saying dead, just punched a hole in him.
Yeah. Hole puncher.
Twice shows up with a freaking tension breaker. That was just like almost didn't quite fit the move.
No, it did not.
It was like I find it funny, but it's really weird to laugh right now.
But it's fine. I'll take it.
I don't know, man. I really don't know how I feel about laughing at this moment.
I'm just fine with it.
Yeah, because you don't think Best Jeanist is dead.
Only idiots would say
okay, hypothetically speaking, if he were dead, you know, and then you see Twice a show with this, one-liner, how would you feel about maybe laughing?
Depending on how good the one-liner is, let's be honest.
How weird would you feel about laughing?
I'd be like, oh man, I'm sure people are gonna be like, oh, that's not very funny, but I'm gonna laugh.
I'm sure.
I don't think anyone hates Twice.
Probably not. Everybody hates All for One though.
Yeah, I'm curious though with the relationship between
him and Shigaraki.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sugar Rocks.
He definitely looks up to him, probably like a father figure.
Yeah.
Because he definitely cares. Like you're not, your body's weak. I won't leave you, but then he was forced to.
Yeah, because he's just like, oh, the heroes aren't coming for you.
Yeah, and he basically twice he took All Might's line. Once to Shigaraki and two to All Might when he was fighting him.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't like that. That made me like unreasonably upset. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
like, how dare you stand where he stood?
But yeah, I was really upset about that. I was like, I know I should be, annoyed that he said that, but I'm feeling quite angry. I don't like that. Like, we haven't really seen much of this guy, and already it's just like, man, I hate your guts.
I will say, I do think it's cool that he's not just like, oh, me big strong man, me fight other big strong man.
Mm-hmm. He's more using
quirks in unison.
Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous.
This boy is strange.
He was named too quickly for me to like write everything down clearly. I wrote air cannon. I thought he was just gonna say air cannon. I'm like, dang, he was an air cannon. And then he goes spring something, and then strength enhancer. I'm like, I'm sorry. Jesus, he used all the. He still has so many powers. He says, my body's still wrecked, so I haven't been able to stockpile. I was like, I'm sorry.
Is that right?
You have, let's see, the warp, those three that he just mentioned.
The forcible
hacking, yeah. Which I put down before they said it, I put digital fingers? Yeah.
Digital fingers.
Yeah, because I don't know what to call them. I was like, what am I supposed to put down for that? It looked like fractal digital stuff, so I'm like, it comes from his fingers? Yeah, we'll do that.
Fair.
And it kind of is what it is. He uses it and hacks into people and forces them to use their quirk. I also wrote down, I wonder if he could do the opposite with that quirk. Could he turn off their quirk without stealing it?
Maybe.
That'd be really bad.
Well, I was just thinking, what if All Might, if he got All Might and made him to forcibly use his quirk?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he has a time limit on it.
The thing is, though, whenever he did that to the others, with Kiriguri, his quirk is to create a portal. That's not something to be, using any physical. Yeah. Same thing with the guy Magnet. He just, used the girl's polarity and the other dude's polarity. And
that was funny.
That's
pretty funny. I
kind of like how his quirk works.
Hey, you guys are coming fast.
I mean, she didn't want to die there, so a little pain over death. Which one do you want? But I like how a guy's quirk works. Wish he didn't have it, but I like how his quirk works.
Yeah, I thought it was just straight magnetism.
Yeah, but the way his quirk works is also not like a physical thing. It's more like an energy, kind of an energy manipulation sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it's not the same as a super strength where you need to punch. I don't know if we can necessarily control movement.
Yeah.
Nothing in there. Sorry. But I don't know if it would work, how it would work for All Might or
I don't know if it would work.
Because the way when he used those things, all I did was grab him, pull him, and then throw him halfway across the city. Speaking of which, that first cannon shot him so freaking far.
Yeah.
But that's what that flexing thing was. I thought I saw it.
It's just the air cannon.
It's essentially an air cannon. Yeah.
That's
mixed with
cool.
all the other crap.
That's cool though.
It is, but it's not.
It's not good.
It's not good that he has it.
Second of all right, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So he got his life support system smashed.
Yeah, I don't. His face.
And
Part of me was wondering
his
whether
face got caved in.
Part of me was wondering if that's actually him, but
I'm starting to think maybe not.
I don't know. Because the way I don't know. I thought the reason he was shocked was because he's not KO'd.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Then the way he was talking, and then when it showed his face, I was like, "Am I missing something? Am I just stupid? Is it going over my head? Like, what's going on here?" He mentioned, I'm pretty sure that's the name of his predecessor. I don't remember his name. Might have been something else. Oh, when he punched Gran Torino, it looked like he broke his arm. Like the way he did, or Midoriya does.
Well, probably because he immediately tried to stop.
Yeah.
And so he had to stop it with his own.
Well, no, he didn't. I'm trying to think because we're talking about when he punched Gran Torino.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
But his head is caved.
I mean, the thing is, he's got this quirk that
he's made out of tubby custard.
Thing is, he's got this quirk that allows him that shock absorption. So maybe that's why. I don't.
Dude. God, he looks so
disgusting, awful, difficult to look at. Let's get cut away from that right now. But I don't know whether he's supposed... Because at first I wasn't sure if that was anything in there, or like an actual face, but then right now I saw the nose inside the mask-looking thing. So, it could still not be him. Maybe he used a sort of another Nomu. Kind of a Nomu. More that. Could be another Twice thing, like ability. Yeah. But like how he... Not necessarily a Nomu, but like, how he does quirks in them, and then he just kind of controlling it somehow. Maybe that's kind of what the life support is.
What if it's like a puppet type thing?
Could be that too. Cool. I don't know what quirks he has and doesn't have. It's a problem. So the only thing
sucks.
Ahead a little bit or a couple episodes from here what's happening. So
I don't know if I'm trying to think against it.
How so? Like without spoiling anything, if you can. How so? If you can, then don't say anything.
Well, they supposedly don't get Bakugo ever. So that's already not true.
Oh, he was talking about the manga. They might have changed things.
I guess. I didn't read it.
I don't know.
Anyway,
because I know Jacob. He was telling you about the manga.
Yes.
So
I don't know. I don't know what difference. I don't care.
I thought there was.
So far, I know nothing, and I am afraid.
But partially okay with that.
Yes.
Now you're not sure if you know what happens in 12.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm scared, worried.
So now you're like 70% sure you know what's going on. 60?
I'll give it a 50-50.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. Better than 100% know what's going on.
True.
But at the same time, now you're not like, okay, at least I'm prepared.
Speaking of that, well, not it's completely different. Anyway, All Might. So he's starting to revert down to his his larval state.
Well, that's his weakened state, because I think his buff form is what he used to be before the injury. The injury is the way he is now is kind of like his injured. Because I know in flashbacks we've seen him buff.
Well, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that was in high school or whatever this school is, academy. So I'm pretty sure his buff form is him now. But the injury just while recuperating he was so weakened it was shriveled up. Maybe.
You know what? I want to believe that because Midoriya.
Yeah.
Suddenly getting ripped.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Because when he uses the quirk, he doesn't do that at all.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
No, that makes sense. I just never thought of it.
I thought we talked about that.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I know I've heard Blind Wife talk about it. So that might be why. But that makes sense. So I guess I had forgot to mention it throughout. Anyway. But, yeah, I don't know. Because there's people around, apparently. So this is more than one way not a good thing. I mean, obviously, Awful One already knew. He's known for who knows how long.
All he has to do, hit him with an uppercut.
Who knows how long since they created Awful One.
Just hit him with an uppercut. And then just fly up in the sky.
Wait, why?
Because so that you don't have to worry about people.
But if he loses his form while in the air.
Well, to be fair, if he loses his form on the ground, he's dead either way.
Yeah, but that's maybe still maybe he would get away.
I don't think no.
Gran Torino, maybe. I don't know.
Gran Torino's out.
He's good.
Your boy's. He's not dead. He's fine. He's just a little under the weather.
Yeah, I would say so.
That was a thick punch.
That was. God,
dude, Donkey Kong
full
just
in the
hit
face.
him right in the face.
Jesus, I felt so like just dead for a second. Honestly,
I
was so upset. I thought that he just made him kill Gran Torino. I was like,
because I saw him like warping Gran Torino, and I was just like, I wonder where he's putting him. And then he's like, boop, and he's like,
yeah, I saw you get mad.
Oh no.
Or get it, at least I saw you freak out.
He's a douche.
Yeah, I know.
I can't wait for him to get his face kicked in.
What a lot interesting, because I know Bakugo looks up to All Might in a way that in his own way. Yeah. Like he obviously like he's the best hero. That's the kind of hero that one deserves to be.
I'm still holding out that Bakugo and Midoriya slowly, instead of becoming like enemies,
they're like rivals.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. But real quick, like whenever All Might was first hit and like cannon shot or whatever, and that huge divot in the ground was made with and the buildings are gone, and Bakugo actually yells out in worry for All Might, which I thought not surprised, because again I know he's not a bad guy, he's troubled, but just hearing him kind of worry over someone is new.
Well, because I think All Might's like one of the few people he actually like looks up to. In
a way, because every time All Might is trying to like console him.
Well, because I don't think he wants to be consoled.
No, but he's also like I'll be better than you.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying
he has his goals set.
No, I get that. I'm just saying
he's gonna beat All Might in the next episode.
Thanks for saving me.
Yeah.
It's just interesting because we've never had that come out of Bakugo, which I thought was interesting. And also, he did whenever they were fighting. He's like he knew that All Might couldn't use his full power because he was there. He can't face these guys because I'm here.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting that Bakugo. I know Bakugo he's a great tactical mind. I've known that, and he's very self-aware in battle. But still, like seeing that amount of awareness and knowing that he's kind of sort of in the way, it's just like, wasn't expecting that kind of, which is I should, but I just didn't expect it.
It's something else I'm worried about.
Right.
So at the police station, they're saying All for One won't show himself unless he's guaranteed himself his safety. And he came out expecting All Might. Because it was like, oh, you took 30 seconds.
Yeah, it took you long enough.
Yeah. So I'm a little worried about that. I'm thinking he might have some
he wasn't
plan.
He wasn't even, moved. Like, he didn't care when you knocked him into the ground and break his arm or whatever.
Yeah, but still. Dude, that was a hard squeeze.
That was not... I thought he was going to tear his arm off.
Dude, he should have.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if he could have. Would shock absorption stop that? Stop that?
Is that shock absorption?
I don't know.
Could he absorb himself going into shock after he rips his arm off?
Well, he does have that healing power, remember? That regeneration, that's what he gave to Inoue for?
Yeah.
So maybe that's what's kind of helping that. Dude, he's got too many powers.
I think I've asked this before, but whenever he gives a power, does he still keep the power?
Yeah, we've talked about this a couple times. I think he gives it away.
That's what I'm thinking.
But he can call it back. I don't know if he has to be touching somebody to either put it back, or if he can put it back, or give it to them and then recall it from a distance, or if he has to touch them again to recall it.
Another question, just a theory.
Okay.
Shigaraki. Do you think he was quirkless?
No. That's why whenever he found him, he was alone and his face was all bloodied up, and because his quirk is. He probably didn't have control of his quirk yet, and that's probably what All For One was for, to kind of maybe while he was learning, maybe kind of take it. Or was he
beaten up because he didn't have a quirk?
I don't see that one. I don't think so.
I think it'd be cool if he didn't have a quirk.
Because the way his
because it would kind of make sense if he didn't have a quirk. And then All For One comes around and gives him a quirk, and he's just like, "Hey, follow me now." He's like, "Oh, you're right." Just saying.
No, I get it. I'm just saying. I think he had it because
writers call me.
The way he is now, the way his skin's just kind of dried. It kind of seems it has something to do with how his quirk was before. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't think that would have to do with being beaten up when he was a kid years ago.
No, I know.
So, or he just doesn't take care of his skin.
I don't see how his quirk can mess with his.
Well, again, maybe it was too strong at the time. Maybe.
We don't know how strong it is now. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we know it can disintegrate. Like it rusted the what's it? Stain.
Did he just give himself like tinnitus or not?
What were you trying to say?
What's that thing called when you get with like rust on your shirt, like blood?
Oh,
tetanus. It starts with a T. Eucalyptus.
I don't think that's it, buddy.
Oh.
You got it?
Different note, okay. Side note, completely unrelated. Guess what I found out I was allergic to?
Oh no.
Eucalyptus. Ever heard of that? It's a plant. You know that stuff that koalas eat?
You're allergic to that?
I'm allergic to it.
How badly?
Really badly.
How did you find that out?
I had to go to the doctor whenever I was sick.
Tetanus.
First time. Eucalyptus.
Right. Where did you run into eucalyptus?
I had there was this oil or whatever. It was like some I was at the mall. I went to the mall.
Oh, the oil?
Yeah, like the stuff that's just like, oh, you try some of this oil. I'm always nice. And I'm just like, yeah, sure. So I breathed it in.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, smells super nice. And then I went home and I was like, oh my god, I'm dying.
When was this?
This was like when I was sick, weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because I breathed in something I'm allergic to.
Yikes, man.
And like my entire body was just like solid red. It looked like I was sunburned.
Jesus.
Yeah.
From a sniff?
Yeah.
You are massively allergic.
Yeah, because I went to the doctor. I was like, well, have you breathed in anything strange? I'm like, I had eucalyptus oil, and they're just like, what was that?
You explained them all?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're just like, well, you're allergic to eucalyptus. Here's a prescription to not going to the mall.
No,
eucalyptus? Who's ever been allergic to that? Me. I'm the only human.
You don't know that.
Alive.
There's a koala that's allergic to it.
Dude, it's dead. It's dead. I don't know if they can eat anything else.
I don't know, man. Anyway, sorry, that sucks, dude.
Dude, it's so because it's so obscure and out there. It's just like I'm never gonna really come into contact with it unless in these situations where I don't know what it is.
Well, this isn't much of a what's the word I'm looking for?
Segue.
No. This isn't much of a relief, I guess, is the best one I can think of right now. But at least one of the quirks has a limit. You can't portal anywhere. Right now he can only portal to and from himself.
I thought, yeah, that was pretty cool how he explained. He's like, it's new.
Yeah.
Wondering who he got it from.
So he can't immediately figure out a quirk. Yeah, once he gets it, he does actually have to learn how it uses, which makes sense. But I didn't
really.
I don't know, because some quirk you could download it or not. I guess kind of download it. Yeah, kind of.
You wouldn't download a quirk.
Well, you're downloading it from somebody else.
You know those stupid like anti-piracy like things.
Yeah.
It's just like you wouldn't download a car. You wouldn't download.
I mean, you never know.
I would.
I would if I could.
Download, yeah.
No, but like
stupid or something.
Like there could be a quirk that when you take the power, you could also get the knowledge of how to use it. Yeah.
You think what's that chick's name?
Mad Lady?
No.
Oh, sorry.
The weakness seeking.
Oh, Ragdoll?
Yeah. I think he knows how to use her quirk yet.
It depends on if he's seen her in action or not. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean he knows how to use her quirk.
I'm gonna say probably not yet.
I mean, who knows how long they've had her for a little bit, so who knows when he took it? Maybe he's tested it out already.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Either way, it's bad that he has it.
Fair.
Because they can't force it out of him.
Look, I'm just saying they need to kill him.
Honestly, I wouldn't say no.
Because
in
here's
this
the
situation.
Thing. If they put him in jail and then suddenly he has the power to sense weaknesses, he can break out relatively easily.
Could he do that to like any inanimate objects, or can he just do that to people?
I don't know how report power works.
I don't know.
Another thing.
I don't know if they said.
Do they have a way of like jailing people who have quirks?
I mean, I'm assuming they do, seeing as these the heroes stop people with quirks too. I'm assuming they have ways to stop the quirks.
Well, yeah, I know, but I wonder how they like jail them.
I mean, there's probably power dampeners like they have in other shows and worlds that have power stuff.
Yeah, I know, but we haven't seen any of it.
And to be fair, we also haven't gone to any prisons.
We need to.
I think it's just like,
I'm just saying they need to kill all of them.
You already said that.
They need to. Otherwise, he's going to kill them.
Hell, okay. He might, well, let's see.
Who else besides All Might?
We still haven't, what's his, Gang Orca and, God, give me a second. No, it's Mount Lady and Gang Orca and Best Jeanist were the only ones there, right? No, Tiger.
Tiger, yeah.
Tiger. So, and they're still there. They haven't escaped yet. Well, yeah, she's underneath him. Yeah. So they haven't escaped yet, unless somehow they woke up and escaped during the ruckus. But I don't know.
Because we still don't know what... I'm pretty sure we know what Gang Orca's powers are, but we haven't really seen them.
In action. We know he's strong. He's really strong. Because he had a group of villains or something on Nomu's, like, on one hand.
Fair. Yeah.
So, he's relatively strong.
Speaking of strong, Endeavor... Those Nomus were not even worth his time.
He's not carrying a buddy. He is stressing his quirk, though.
Yeah.
He's getting to the point like any other person with a quirk. It's like a muscle. He's using it. He's overusing it. Which is worrisome. I was going to say something, I forgot what it was, but...
I don't think Endeavor could actually do much against All for One.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. I mean, All Might, like, he... super jumped to him with like the intent to super punch him, and he just blew him away.
Because he has shock absorption, but who knows how many like water powers.
Even if he doesn't, he could like blow the fire away with his jet with his air cannon.
I guess that depends on how strong the flame he's shooting out.
That thing shot All Might as he jumped forward.
Yeah, but again, we don't know how strong Endeavor is.
I know, but it's still fire.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can only shoot forward with so much force.
Again, we don't know how much...
maybe he could have reached him, but again, there's still this self-regeneration. It wouldn't really matter.
Yeah, it might.
I don't know. And then there's
to be fair, I think as far as self-regeneration, I think Endeavor's infinitely better at fighting that than All Might.
Yeah...
he can burn the cells.
He did. Yeah. Well, then again, we also never fought the other Nomu.
Well, yeah.
The big boy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, still.
Because I don't think those are like the better. I'm not sure if those are better versions or not.
I think each batch is. Well, honestly, from what I've seen, they're getting worse.
Yeah, I guess. It's just that one thing that took more beating. Yeah. And it was fine. Is the thing.
But at the same time, that was the first time they've ever seen one. And that one was made specifically for All Might.
Mm-hmm. But if one was made specifically for Endeavor, that'd be bad.
This is fair.
But he doesn't really care about anything else except for All Might, really. Well, not entirely true. That's mainly like the one thing in his way kind of thing. But
dude, Endeavor's actually, for the number 2 hero, hasn't done much.
Well, we haven't seen him do much.
Yeah, exactly.
But what we've seen him do, he did quite a bit.
Holy. Yeah.
I mean, the way he took out those Nomus that you even mentioned right now.
Yeah.
Literally, like, burned through the dude's head in, like, in an instant, ran up a wall.
Oh, yeah.
And then fire speared while in the air. Oh, man.
That'd be a good way to get rid of All from One. Just fire spear.
I don't think he'd stay still for that.
Might.
What made it sadder, like, I'm just saying, if Best Jeanist is dead.
Yeah.
What makes it worse is that he used his quirk to also save everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
I get it. I'm not saying, like, oh my god, I can't believe he did. I'm just saying, like, it makes it sadder the fact that he did do that. And he possibly...
Hero.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, it just makes it sad that he He stood there, like he didn't move. He didn't have time to, so he chose to control theirs. I thought that's cool that I wasn't sure that if he could just control his stuff, but he controlled theirs and had them.
I will say I'm happy that there's finally like a show that the heroes do something heroic.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, oh, fight bad guy, the end. Because like you just like you saved other people. There you go. But it's like no. If we beat the bad guy, then the fans will be happy.
But if you beat the bad guy, you still save the people because if you
don't. Well, yeah, but I mean, you don't really get to see him like show them helping people. You just see them fighting bad guys.
No, I know. Anyway, guys, that's it for this week's episode of My Hero Academia. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out the rest
I hope you didn't.
Oh, well, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, go and click the bell button next to me. If you want to if you want to stick around for next episode, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified whenever those videos go out, go ahead and click the bell icon down below. Or you can just follow us on Twitter. Link for that one's down below as well.
Best Jeanist lives.
Thanks, guys, again, and hope to see you next time.
2019.